All right, Shalom. It's the brother Azariah from the Pittsburgh GMS camp. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakar Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much love to you brothers out there preaching the truth and sincerity. All right, now I want to do this lesson about this article I saw here, released on July the 2nd, 2018. U.S. Court. Detroit students have no right to access to literacy. And basically it's about these Jakes. So like, let me move my mic. It's about these Jakes that took the city of Detroit to federal court because their schools were in a bad case, you know. And some of the problems were, well, this was the original thing here when they took them to court. This was in 2017. Governor Rick Snyder argued that the state of Michigan, who has been so intimately involved with the Detroit public schools for almost 20 years, has no responsibility to ensure students in the district are taught how to read. So that's basically what it says. Damn, that's messed up. You know, you said that they have no responsibility to teach the thing that they require you to do. You know, they require you to come to school and learn at risk of, you know, losing your child or the child being put in jail, and you know, truancy. You know, let's look up truancy. The action of staying away from school without good reason, absenteeism. Truancy is any intentional, unjustified, unauthorized, or illegal absence from compulsory education. It is absence caused by students of their own free will, and usually does not refer to legitimate excused absences, such as one related to medical conditions. Look up this term, compulsory. Required by law, a rule, or obligatory. So it's an obligation that you go to school, but they're not obliged to actually teach you in these schools, you know? The state attorney's move for dismissal of the lawsuit brought by 7 Detroit school children September of last year. It sued charged Governor Snyder and various other state officials with failing to provide an opportunity to learn. It was brought with the assistance of Los Angeles-based Public Counsel, the country's largest pro bono law firm. So here's the update on it. Salakia. All right. So the lawsuit took pains to illustrate how Detroit schools run under a state-appointed emergency manager or a welter of dysfunction, overcrowded classrooms, lack of textbooks and basic materials, unqualified staff, leaking roofs, broken windows, black mold, contaminated drinking water, rodents, no pens, no paper, no toilet paper. You can't even take a doo-doo, and women can't wipe their underparts after they use the restroom, apparently. And unsafe temperatures that had classes canceled due to 90-degree heat, or classrooms so cold that students could see their breath. And I recorded a video, or at least downloaded it off of Facebook, where these people were interviewing some children or some high school kids who had those very issues. You know, at times without teachers or instructional materials, students were simply herded into rooms and asked to watch videos. One student claimed to have learned all the words to the film Frozen in high school. The lawsuit even mentions one 8th grade student who taught a 7th and 8th grade math class for a month because no teacher could be found. You know, let's see here. Last year, let me see if there's anything here. We had described us teaching methods as throw the book at them and hope they learn something. Only without the book to throw, because they ain't got no damn book. Students cannot be expected to learn when they are simply warehoused for 7 hours a day in an unsafe, degrading, and chaotic environment. Yeah, because there's actually black mold, as it said in one of these things. Black mold. But what's that? You know, I had tried to make this video a little while ago. That's supposed to be dangerous, but anyway, let's read it. Most common black mold symptoms and health effects are associated with a respiratory response. It's in your breathing, chronic coughing, sneezing, irritation to eyes, mucous membranes of the nose and throat. So you can get eyes, mucus irritation, nose and throat irritation, rashes, chronic fatigue, and persistent headaches can all be symptomatic of black mold exposure or black mold poisoning. All right, so let's go back here. All right, last year, let's see here, warehouse. That is a school in name only. It is hardly surprising that at the plaintiff schools, which serve almost exclusively low-income children of color, almost 99% of the students are unable to achieve proficiency in state-mandated subjects. Last year, the state moved for dismissal, arguing that the 14th Amendment contains no reference to literacy. Then last week, this judge agreed with the state. Oh, they dismissed it. They don't care nothing about us. Yep, they don't care nothing about us. It says literacy is important, the judge noted, but students enjoy no right to access to being taught literacy. They enjoy no right to access to being taught literacy. So they don't have a right to access to being taught literacy, but but they also don't have the right to choose to not go to your school and actually go somewhere where they can learn literacy. All the state has to do is make sure schools run. If they are unable to educate their students, that's a shame. But court rulings have not established that access to literacy is a fundamental right. Well, why are you forcing people? Why are you forcing us to go to your schools anyway, man? You know, you force them to go, but we don't gotta teach them. That should show you Jakes, you blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You are the Israelites, and that should show you that they don't give a damn about you, man. The school's not set up to teach you. It's set up to not to teach you how to have any free thought. It's set up to usually was set up to make you a slave, to make you a worker. But now since they know that the economy's failing and jobs are failing, and they're just getting to the point where they don't even care. It just herd you in for you to just go there for 7 hours and then go home, or go to what loosely resembles a home, if you even have that. At the close of last year's story, one of the plaintiffs in the case, Jamaria Hall, had reflected on his experience at Detroit's Osborne High School and described the institution as a crab barrel where you can't escape because you keep getting pulled or pushed back in. He said that the state was one of the forces pushing any crabs who'd escape back in, because starting out, they're the ones at the top of the barrel. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Trying to I did a video on this. Trying to see, did I put the scripture on there? It's lucky. Let me see. I didn't put it in the I didn't put it in the description. But basically, man, don't nobody care about us being destroyed. Don't nobody care about our education, you know. We are a nation, not desire. See if I can find that. All right, Salaki, Zephaniah 2 and 1. Gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired. Before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as the chaff, before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you, before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you. Seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be that ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger. You know? And that's what we need to do. Seek the Most High's righteousness. I want to try to find this scripture. Okay. I remember. Here goes the video. Like it. Trying to see if I nah, so like it. I can't find it. But yeah, you know, it's just not really a surprise no more. Esau's ready to move on us, you know. Esau ain't worried about trying to put us in no good situation, you know, especially with this whole Make America Great Again. What's in the mind of these Edomites with Make America Great Again is Make America White again, basically, you know. And that's where we're headed. But yeah, Salaki bros, I just want to do a quick video. Hopefully it was edifying. I didn't really have very many scriptures, but yeah, I just want to pull that up because it was just crazy, you know. I just got to watching the Elder Apostle Tahar's video, and you know, I had been downloading these different articles and videos and stuff, and I need to go ahead and making them because you know, supposed to be on fire for this thing, man. You know, I'm always meditating on the scriptures and filtering my life through the scriptures, but you know, I just want to make sure that I'm doing the work as well, you know. But all praises to the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much love to you brothers out there preaching the truth and sincerity. And with that, I'll say shalom.